What up, YouTube? Cam, that guy here. I'm back once again with another YouTube video, man. So in this YouTube video, I got another what if, right? The only two what ifs I've done so far is what if I was to have a child, past tense, future tense, and I did what if I was to go to college, right? These are only two what ifs I've done so far on the channel, right? So the third what if is what if I was still working at Home Depot? Right. What if I was still working at Home Depot? So how this will work is I'll have to go on a scenario where I never approached the girl that helped me discover I got hacked, and I'll just continue from there. So what if I never approached that girl that day? What if I was still hacked? What if I never found out I got hacked? This down the third. So I'm gonna go into a series of what ifs. It's gonna play out together. It's gonna make sense and shit like that. How I'm gonna put it together and shit. So I hope y'all sound about ready for this what if, right? This is gonna be the best what if yo in the channel. So what if I was still working at Home Depot? So here we go, man. So if I was still working at Home Depot, here we go. So around the later years of Home Depot, I was very tuned and tapped in. So I was talkative. I was talking to managers, cashiers, service desks, to other departments. I was talking to millworks, hardware, garden, electrical. You know what I'm saying? I was talking to all departments, throughout the store and shit. I was really tapped in. I was well known. I was well established, I had my reps. I was really good at paint. I was solid at paint. All that other shit. I was really tapped in. Everything was cool. I had a good partner in flooring to talk to and shit like that, Everything was cool. Going to work was a breeze. It was fun. I didn't have a lot of issues. The only issues I had were with managers, but around this time, me and the management problem died down. We didn't have a lot of issues and stuff. Around this time, it started to subside. It was just kind of like, I'll go to work, make paint, and talk to niggas, have fun and shit, collect my check. So that's what I would do and shit. So around the time right before I discovered I got hacked, Home Depot was cool. It was cool and shit. You know what I mean? I was talking to more girls. I was talking to more girls. I was being more out there. I was being more open. Everything was cool around this time. I'm just giving y'all kind of a general synopsis of how Home Depot was right before I discovered I got hacked. So it will go like this, I wouldn't approach the girl I got hacked, right? So I wouldn't talk to her, right? I have to go in this scenario. I wouldn't approach her, right? So from here, I'll still be working there, right? And let's just say, for all intents and purposes, I never approach her at this job. Let's just say I never went out my way to go talk to her at this job. Let's just say me and her, I just never had the guts to approach her. Let's just say we just stay cordial. I'm gonna give her a what up for that scenario as well. Most likely we would stay cordial. We would have stayed cordial. I don't think she never would have asked for my social media. I don't think it never would have went there. Just done the third. I think we just would have stayed talking at Home Depot every now and then. That's what I think it would have been. I don't think she would never made a move to get to know me on a personal level if I would never took initiative. So I think he just would have just stayed like that. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, so I never would have approached her, right? So what would have ended up happening was I would have still been in paint. I personally thought I would have became a department head of another department. I've had the manager try to get me to become a DH. So I had a manager try to get me to become a DH. They wanted me to become a department head, right? I turned it down simply because I wasn't interested in it being a Home Depot, be a full time Home Depot. So in other words, I wasn't interested in investing my time into a Home Depot company. I was just kind of like, you know what I mean? I don't really know if I want to be all in with Home Depot working full time as a DH for another department. So those either go, they're most likely going to have me be the DH of paint. You know what I'm saying? They're going to have me be the department head of paint, while the department head of the previous department head of paint, he could focus on millworks and shit. I was gonna be painting. He was gonna be more on millworks and shit. So it was gonna be all intertwined and shit. It was all gonna work out well and shit. They was gonna have me be a DH. Now, let's just say I take this role. Eventually, I take this role of being a department head. I work full time, right? I work 9 to 5 or 9 to 6. You know what I'm saying? So in other words, my day changes. I wake up early and shit. I spend most of my days at Home Depot. I eat food there, so I end up DoorDash or I bring food with me and I eat lots of snacks and shit. I'm there, so I'm working, so I'm working and shit. At this point, I become more tuned in to the morning crew and afternoon crew. I make new connections. I make new, so I talk to more workers and other departments. They start moving me around and shit. I start doing online orders. I start helping out other departments and shit. That's what I was doing towards the end. I started doing online fulfillment and shit. You know what I'm saying? I started doing that shit. I started helping out other departments like garden, you know what I'm saying? Or and fucking hardware, you know what I'm saying? Or fucking plumbing or electrical. I started helping out other departments. My skills started to get broader. You know what I'm saying? I started to become better overall at everything at the job as I become this DH of pay, because when I'm a paint associate, I like to just stick to paint. I mean, every now and then I'll go to another department, but I would not go out my way to really do much. Just simply because I'm not simply invested in this company. I don't see the point. Like, that's the reason why I never really got homers or awards or anything like that, because I did my job role. I didn't go above and beyond at this job because they was riding me up, you know what I'm saying? They was treating me bad as is. Like, why would I go above and beyond for a company that wants to get rid of me? That don't make sense, right? You know what I'm saying? So it was kind of like, so I just did what I had to do there and leave type shit. That was my game plan. Always coming in and out of Home Depot, you know what I'm saying? I mean, just do the bare minimum. Let me talk, have a good time, and leave. That's just what it was, right? So as I accept this new role as a DH, I started to actually try harder, network more, be in more different departments, be more out there, put my face more out there, and then I learn more skills and shit like that. So as this happens, we be switching in and out of assistant managers. Assistant managers get fired like crazy at Home Depot. I get accepted as a role as an assistant manager, right? I take this role as an assistant manager. And this point, I'm working 12 hours. Say I work fucking. Let's say I work like 7 to 6, so like 11 to 12 hours, 7 to 7. That's how long. Damn near managers be working like 10 to 12 hours or 9 to like 12, 11 hours. That's how long managers be working. Like, managers be working there, right? So that's how long I work there or some shit, right? I really work there. I really invest my time. I'm enrolled with a lot of skills. A lot of people admire me because I'm really knowledgeable on each department. I'm really good at hands on down, all that other shit in between. Now, let's get into other scenarios, right? Let's get into other scenarios as far as the Home Depot company itself, right? So the Home Depot company itself, it starts to draw more customers and stuff because I level up more in rank. So as I level up more in rank, customers get more drawn in. I'm telling you, when I worked at Paint, I would draw in customers around my age. Like, I'm telling you, I drew in customers. I'm telling you this, I know this for a fact. There were customers sometimes they'll come in just to have me talk to them to make their paint. You know what I'm saying? All that other shit. So having good customer service skills is a thing. If you know how to talk to a customer, they will want to talk to you again. And sometimes there'll be customers that come in, they go talk to somebody in the morning crew. I had a customer come in the evening, right? He said he looking for this gentleman that work in the morning. I told him he only want mornings. He said I'll come back in the morning. So if you have a good rep with customers, that's how you draw more. That's how you get more trap work. That's how you get more goodness to the company and shit. So as this something happens, you know what I'm saying, I start talking with customers. I start building a reputation. Customers want to talk to me more because I'm more knowledgeable. I have a lot of knowledge on the company and stuff like that. So customers start building like it. I start drawing more customers in the company. We start getting more sales because the thing what we talk about often in meetings is sales, right? Sales matter most. Can we sell, items and products and stuff? That's what matters. So that's what ends up happening. Our sales go up. Everything goes up. Everything works out good. You know what I'm saying? I never discovered I got hacked. So at this time, I would say I would be close to getting a driver's license, right? I should have a driver's license by now and a car, and I should have my licenses to work machinery there. So I should have the license to work the forklift, all that other shit there. I should have licenses to work all the machinery. I should have my driver's license by the end of this year, by the end of that year of 2023, I should have my license, all that other shit. And yeah, you know what I'm saying? Just from there and shit, you know what I'm saying? I do well and shit. I stopped getting in trouble, you know what I'm saying? I earn more rep. People start to like me more because when you level up, all that other shit, customers start to like me more. All that shit goes well, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, as far as being the girl, right? As far as me and the girl, we just have that, we just talking shit, but she, like I said earlier in this video, I doubt she would ever go out her way to get to know me personally. And let's just say, for all reasons, I never went on my way to try to get to know her. It was just stayed a mutual thing, and that would have been that. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I would have built more rep with other girls there and shit. Probably would have eventually got me a girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? Let's say I end up getting a girlfriend there. I get this girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? And shit goes well for me. I have a license and shit. I got a girl at the job. Me and this girl, we talk a lot at the job. You know what I'm saying? All that other shit. Shit gets better for me. I stop blowing my money on hoes and whores. I got her. You know what I'm saying? We go on dates and shit. I eventually get a girlfriend. I stop lusting for women. I finally fall in love. I eventually have a kid. All that other shit, everything works out well for all reasons and shit. And I live happily ever after. You know what I'm saying? This is what if I would have never discovered I got hacked. If I would never discover I got hacked, these are the events that would have occurred. You know what I'm saying? I would have leveled up in ranking. I would have went to department head to assistant manager. Um, I would have got better at other things to do there at Home Depot at other departments. I would have got better. I would have got more knowledgeable at other departments and shit. More customers would have been drawn to me because I know I have good customer service. I know how to talk to customers and shit. I had customers that paid that wanted to come talk to me because I explained this product good to them. So I just would have naturally built rep throughout customers with paint, not only just in paint but in other departments because I know how to talk. I have good people skills and shit. I would have built good rep with people there. You know what I'm saying? Just my associates and shit. My associates would have more of a liking to me. I would have been more knowledgeable. They would have been asking me for advice or help. All that other shit, they would have more of a liking to me. All that shit, I would have been closing the store, opening the stores, all that other shit in between. Uh, you know what I'm saying? And all that shit in between, I would have eventually got a girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? I would have eventually got a girl. You know what I'm saying? All that other shit. And like I said, what would have happened? You know what I'm saying? We would have clicked, we went on dates, would have eventually had a kid, all that other shit. I would have had my car license. I would have had that. I would have been driving to and from back to work. I was driving around this time, so I would have been driving this shit. Would have had my driver's license, all that shit. All of it would have been good. I would have been driving and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Just all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Everything would have been good. You know what I'm saying? I would have been working my hours. My pay rate would have went up. My pay rate would have went up. I eventually probably ended up getting me a homer. You know what I'm saying? I would have naturally got like a bonus raise or like a couple cents and shit like that. Everything would have naturally concur. Everything would have naturally formed the right way. All started from me taking this DH role, this department head role. It would have made me naturally build up in the rankings. So that's what would have happened. And this is the what if I was to, what if I would still be working at Home Depot? This what would have happened. So I hope y'all enjoyed this video of this what if I was still working at Home Depot. If you did, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video. Yeah.